Hi everyone, how are you? It's Leah Koss with the Mortgage Center, and I wanted to go over different types of down payments, what the bank prefers, what are some options for you if you are looking to get funds, and then explaining, I guess, the process for each one of those. So this is in a particular order, and it's in the order of what banks favor the most to the least. Obviously you've got your own savings, you've got your RSPs that you can pull from, equity from another home, you can pull that out and use it as a down payment. You've got your gifted down payments, which means your mom or your dad is giving you some money to put down on a home, and then you also have your own lines of credit and credit cards. So let's go through these one by one. Obviously, savings is savings. If you're saving, you're not only coming up with the money on your own, but you're showing the banks that you are in fact capable of saving and managing money. They like that the most. The second one is RRSPs. Now, as I've mentioned in other videos, you're able to take out, if you're a first-time home buyer, up to $25,000 tax-free. And then you pay it back in increments, which you can find out on the other videos by subscribing to the channel and to my blog. And with RRSPs, if you're not a first-time home buyer, you can still use them, but you do get taxed on it in the tax bracket that you are at. So if you're at the highest tax bracket, it might not be the most beneficial option for you, but if you're in a low tax bracket, it might not be too bad. Equity from a home. Now this is something that we can help you with dually. So we can help you to pull out the equity and refinance that property, and then we can help you to use that as your down payment onto your next home. And that the banks also like as well. It shows you are putting money away and that you do have the assets and criteria to be able to afford this next home. Now you do have gifted. Now gifted is something where people always say, oh, this is great, you know, I'll just somehow get someone to loan me the money at a lower interest rate and that'll just be gifted. Well, that's not exactly how it works. Gifted can only be from a direct family member of closest proximity. And I don't mean by territory, I mean by blood. So for example, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, son or daughter. However, aunts and uncles and grandparents of that sort, they actually have a harder time getting qualified as gifters in the bank's eyes, and a lot of times the banks won't accept that. Okay, so it's very important to know you can't just get money from anybody. If it's gifted, then it needs to be from a direct family member. That being said, if for whatever reason you've loaned your own money out to your sister, and then your sister is going to be paying you back right before the loan goes through, that's not going to work as your own savings. Your sister is going to have to write a letter, a gifted letter, and those we provide for you, and we give that to you, and all they need to do is basically sign and say that yes, I am in fact giving them this amount of money. But if that money is going to be leaving your account for whatever reason in the amount of time that you're going to be getting your mortgage, it now officially is unfortunately not your savings. You need to prove where that's coming from, and if you've loaned it out and it's getting paid back, that now needs to be a gifted down payment, and you need the gifted paperwork. Alright, now the last one is lines of credit and using your credit cards to get your down payment from. Now you can do this and that's fine, however, you need to qualify still based on that amount of debt. So if the banks go, okay, you've got a credit card or a line of credit with $50,000 and you're going to be using $20,000 of that, well, you know, that's probably going to be okay with them because your debt to credit ratio isn't that bad. However, if you have a $20,000 credit card and you're going to be maxing it out, chances are the banks aren't going to feel too comfortable about that, and they're not going to let you do that or feel comfortable with that situation. So things to be aware of. That's kind of the breakdown of what the banks like the most to the least. If you have any questions about this and your down payment, feel welcome to give me a call anytime. I'm available 7 days a week. You can call me, email me, Twitter me, whatever works for you. And I guess good luck, and hopefully I'll be talking to you soon. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and my blog. Thanks so much.